shape and 5-digit hands help an astronaut drive it via a virtual reality link. The robot can perform complex tasks dozens of kilometers away from the Mars habitat, saving the astronaut from a slow death from cosmic radiation or a swift death from suit failure. If life is found on Mars, it poses a new problem. Could one of these microbes be harmful, even deadly, to humans? And what might happen if a Martian microbe was unleashed on Earth? John Rummel is NASA's biocop, protecting us from just such a catastrophe.
Well, if there is life on Mars, we would, of course, like to learn about it before we brought it back. Life on Mars is very unlikely to present a risk to humans as a pathogen, but it may be that it's a microbe that our immune systems wouldn't recognize. It may be something that causes a problem with the environment. So we want to make sure that things are brought back contained.
This means the Mars astronaut could be quarantined. After 2.5 years away from friends and family, they might have to tough it out a little longer in a bioscrubbing tank. Back in the days of the moon landings, NASA used an Airstream trailer. The Mars mission will take something much more sophisticated. Meanwhile, high in the Canadian Arctic, NASA scientist Pascal Lee believes that if the Mars explorers seek life, they must follow the water.
Everywhere there is liquid water on Earth, there is life. Might there even be still life on Mars today, wherever liquid water might be present?
Recent NASA photos of Mars show extraordinary evidence of running water within the last decade. NASA believes there may be a water supply as close as 100 to 400 meters below the planet's surface. Back on Earth, on the bleak rim of a crater, a team under the direction of Dr. Brian Glass is testing a drill for future astronauts who will be seeking water during their 18-month stay on Mars.
Say, Gail, how deep are we at the moment?
We're about 206.1 centimeters.
My drill took 3 days to go 2 meters into frozen, broken rock.
Drilling on Mars will be even slower and more dangerous. Again, technology will replace human beings to avoid catastrophe.
What my project does is, in some sense, it replicates a human drilling team. So we have software that does that, listens to the drill, what noise is it making, how the shaft wiggles as it goes down, just like a human would.
Will we find life on Mars? The evidence so far is promising. Years ago, a giant asteroid slammed into Devon Island in the Canadian Arctic. It created Houghton Crater with enough force to hurl rock into space, leading scientists to theorize that debris from other planets might have likewise fallen to Earth. The breakthrough came in 1996. Scientists on an Arctic expedition discovered a small meteor from Mars. Inside the rock were faint traces of what many believed was life. The debate continues over the microscopic evidence, but the discovery gave scientists a tantalizing clue to an extraterrestrial mystery. $650 million years ago, ours was not the only blue planet in the solar system. Mars was also a water world.
Mars was a water planet. Some colleagues believe that in that first billion years of planetary history, when the planets cooled down, and Mars and Earth were the two best habitable zone planets that we can possibly imagine.
But in a mysterious cosmic cataclysm, Mars was transformed. Its oceans dried up, its atmosphere dissipated. Debris from the Martian surface was scattered throughout the solar system. The discovery of the rock in the Arctic left a burning question. Did life on Earth originate on Mars? And are human beings then really Martians? The challenge of sending humans to Mars is staggering. Countless billions of dollars of hardware, millions of kilometers across deep space, lethal cosmic hazards en route, and even more on Mars. Fatalities are almost certain. Is it worth the risk? What's the return benefit?
To push technology, to learn new things, to open our eyes to another world that may tell us about future courses of events on our own, to give ourselves a new perspective on our own.
If the quest to Mars discovers evidence of life different than our own, it will open up a real scientific possibility of other intelligent beings in the universe. It's a revolutionary concept, multiple intergalactic genesis.
What we hope to find on Mars is evidence of life that represents a separate origin, so that we know that in our own solar system, life started twice. And if it started twice in our own backyard, then we know that the galaxy is full of life.
The thought that you could overturn a rock on Mars and see that, maybe, would be pretty exciting.
After about 18 months of research, the Mars pioneers will begin the long journey home. The first expedition will leave behind a base camp for future explorers. They will bring more advanced spacecraft, rovers, and habitats. The 21st century Mars base will grow into a small colony, fulfilling the human quest to inhabit a once forbidden frontier. Our journey to the Red Planet will begin with baby steps. It may end with human occupation. Modern science already has the know-how to make the Red Planet blue once more. This is a serious challenge. The time may come when we need to escape from Earth.
Because if we've got a comet or an asteroid heading our way right now, we're basically no better off than the dinosaurs. There's nothing we can do except look up with a stupid expression on our face and watch it all come crashing down.
In 2005, the quest for Mars began with NASA's launch of the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter. Now circling the Red Planet, the MRO seeks a site for the first manned landing craft. It is the communications link from Earth to Mars, blazing the trail for the greatest expedition in history.
MRO will lay the groundwork for where the people must go. MRO is the big step that will bridge the gap from the all-science Mars program to the science and people Mars program.
Exploration, knowledge, the search for life in the universe. These goals unite people from around the world in the greatest quest of all time. There will be conflicts, controversies, and almost certainly casualties, but the course is set. The impossible dream is within our reach. There's no turning back. We're on our way